Hi, this is Ann Latham, and you are listening to Uncommon Clarity. Think about how often you hear comments such as, John has a bad attitude, or Carrie is smart and ambitious. These are pretty typical comments. These are things people say about other people all the time. And yet, if you think about it, they are just totally assumptions. They are not facts. They're treated as if they are facts, but they are not facts. You cannot see attitude. You cannot tell if someone has a good attitude or a bad attitude. All you can see is what they do, and you can make assumptions about their attitude. For instance, John may interrupt people. John may come late to meetings. John may ignore people. But you don't know why he's coming late. You don't really know why he ignores people. You don't know why he interrupts. Yes, it might reflect his attitude, but he may just be having a really bad day. He may be stressed out. He may have a miserable situation at home. Now the problem is we make these assumptions all the time, and we talk about them all the time, and it gets particularly dangerous when we try to help someone improve and give them feedback. When you make these assumptions, first of all, you're probably wrong. Second of all, if you try to tell someone, I think your attitude is bad, you're just going to make them defensive. And third, you're unlikely to figure out what the real issue is so you can help improve the situation. Instead, you need to focus on observable behavior and ignore the invisible. Forget about the invisible characteristics, which are everything from skill, intelligence, talent, ambition, attitude, experience, intentions. I could go on and on. These are things we talk about all the time, but they are all invisible. However, what you can see is the things people do, their observable behavior, and the impact that behavior has on you, someone else, or the company. John, when you interrupt Peter, you make him feel unimportant. John, when you ignore my request, I have to think you don't care or you don't intend to do anything and you're not measuring up to my expectations. John, when you neglected to call that customer back, you lost us a huge sale or you jeopardized the sale. If you are very specific about what the person did and what the impact is, they won't get defensive because it's simply a true statement and it explains the impact on you, why it is important. If you sit down with someone and explain, when you did that, it made me or the company or someone suffer in some way, three things happen. One, you've informed them of something they may not even realize. They might not realize they are interrupting. Two, you're finding out, you have an opportunity to find out what you don't know. You've opened the door. You've made it a very simple statement, and you've opened the door to learn the rest of the story. Why are they doing what they're doing? Why did someone come late? Why did someone interrupt? And three, you set yourself to be in a position to help the person solve the problem. When you ignore my request, you make me feel like you don't care. And that's when you find out, oh, I didn't realize what you were asking. You've informed them. They've realized that they had missed something. They get a chance to talk to you about how we can prevent this next time. But if you say, I think you've got a bad attitude, John, you're off on the wrong foot and you'll never get anywhere. So focus on observable behavior and talk about the real impact it has on you, someone else, or the business. Don't make assumptions about invisible characteristics such as attitude, intentions, motivation, skills, talent, you name it, ambition, all those things that are define a person, but you can't see them. You can't be sure. You just don't know. You've been listening to Uncommon Clarity with Ann Latham. If you are interested in how we can help you get better results in half the time, visit uncommonclarity.com. Thank you for being here, and good luck avoiding assumptions about invisible characteristics.
you.